Hello guys, welcome to the show, the channel, the whatever. Today, I'm going to be taking the single coil out of the neck on this Affinity Square Telecaster. Going to be installing a humbucker. It's a gold foil style humbucker from GFS Guitar Fetish. Got the quick connect on the back. You know, uses a quick connect plug. So that's what we're going to be doing. I've already took the pick guard off and dropped in the floor to check to make sure that it had the humbucker route, which it does. So I'm going to be unsoldering this, soldering that in, and see what we come up with. So let's get started on it. I'm not sure what value pots we have in this thing. No idea. Could be either one. And I always take the wrong screw out. I always do that. Never learn. Should never put that screw right beside the other one for people like me. Alright, let's try this. That works better. Alright, see if I can see what we have here. And they've soldered over top of everything. Alpha 250. Okay, so I've been told to use whatever pots was in it, so that's what I'm going to do. And it's also got a stack of washers underneath the pots for some reason. Let me see if I can zoom this camera in. We can kind of see what I'm doing here, possibly. There we go. Maybe that'll show. You can see this stack of washers underneath the pots, maybe. Anyway, yeah. So they just apparently didn't have nuts to go on the back side to set them right height, so they just stacked washers in there. Okay, great. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Somebody's been here before, no doubt. Okay, this is one. Twist, 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 twist. There. Looks like somebody maybe has changed out the pickup. Okay. And nobody can see. Nothing. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to look up and see what wires go where on this thing. That's a little This is how they work. They just have like a jack It just plugs in here. Pretty neat deal if you like changing pickups quite often. Just plugs in the back right there. So these are splittable pickups, but we're not dealing with that today. And we're going to hope this fits. Something isn't jiving. I think that wire keeps getting underneath. There we go. And our screw holes look like they're going to line up. But it's not going to line up real good down here, but gonna have to either, it's going to have to give one way or the other. Something's got to give. I've used these gold foil style pickups from GFS before. I got one in a guitar that I put together, and you know, they're okay. They're not, they don't sound to me like a 60s gold foil, but they do have a different sound to them. It's pretty cool, but they're not constructed anywhere like the original gold foils. They weren't, the original gold foils weren't humbuckers, at least to my knowledge. And I hope I can make that last screw work. Maybe it will. Without having to re-drill. Fill and re-drill. This is kind of one of these favor deals I'm doing, so. Okay. There we go. All that's in. Let's see if I've got a GFS pickup diagram somewhere. Okay, here's one from Slick, which is GFS, so probably the same. Let me sort this out and we'll be back. Okay, sorry about the reflection, but that's just what it is. Had to sort all this out as far as what went where. Couldn't find a real plain diagram till finally did on their website. So the two black go to ground, the white gets capped off because we're not coil splitting. So I'm going to put a little bit of heat shrink on this. If I can get it to go in there. Keep it from misbehaving anyway in there. The red goes to hot, the black and the bare. Of course, you know the bare goes to ground, but that'll keep that from doing anything it shouldn't do. Go ahead and ground these two to this glob of mess right here. And I'll hook the red up to the switch, which will mean I'll probably have to split some of this covering on down to get it to reach. Okay, we'll just use some D'Addario. Okay, finally got it put back together. Truss rod was just floating around, had to do a lot of work. Not a lot of work, but just the typical thing. Get it straight, right relief. Action was way too high. Pickup height, and once I done that, was too high. I had to drop that down. But it sounds it's got a good sound to it. I mean, with the 250K pots, it's probably not. You know, it's probably a little weak, but my dealings with these is they're a little harsh anyway, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, of course it's losing tone really quick. Let these strings stretch out a little bit. You know, do the typical check it again things and see where we go from there. So anyway, I'm going to try to put this video together. Camera kept cutting off on me. We'll see. Anyway, guys, I appreciate it. Till the next time, put a gold foil in your Tele. Alright, guys. See you.